I have tried literally thousands of fragrances, and today I want to share the top 10 best luxurious fragrances for women. If you only got these 10, you would have an amazing, well-rounded collection of luxury and niche fragrances. Let's start off with Dior Rouge Trafalger. This is great bang for your buck because it really does last quite a long time, and it's suitable for any occasion. You can wear this easily as a daily scent and as a going out scent. It is a very unique and zingy blend of berries and what smells a little bit like pine. It's got that zest of, if you take a pine needle and you just crush it in your hand, that really true kind of evergreen scent is what comes through, combined with a beautiful, fresh, crisp berry scent. The color of the fragrance itself is so pretty and it's just delightful. It does everything perfectly. Now, an absolutely delectable, salty, aquatic watermelon scent that smells elegant is Andrea Mac Solstice. Andrea Mac is an Icelandic niche fragrance brand. All of her fragrances smell so good and they have this very unusual touch. This fragrance has this incredible, juicy watermelon scent, the best watermelon that you ever cut into. So imagine that you're hanging out by the poolside and it's a nice sunny day. You take your watermelon, it's just the most like crisp, juicy watermelon. You have your little flower in your garden by your pool and it has lily of the valley growing. It has some purple flowers, so you get this nice, elegant, feminine floral touch together with the aquatics and this juicy, delicious watermelon. It's such a cool fragrance. Now let's go into the deep end a little bit. These have been fresh. Here's something that has really a lot of body, and this is Vanille des Afriques from Orman Jane. One of my favorite fragrance brands in the world. This house can do no wrong. And this is a very rich orris-based scent. So orris is the root of an iris. It has this buttery, powdery scent. It's like buttery texture, really. It is so elegant. I almost think of like a vintage lipstick vibe. There's a bit of that. But you get some sweet facets. You have obviously a very rich vanilla. There's a woodiness, and this does dry down quite woody. So it opens up like really powdery, but it dries down to a beautiful vanillic woodiness. This is just like the epitome of elegance. This is perfect for very special events, like kind of galas or private events. And it is even a little bit enticing, like a little bit sensual. So I could say this would work perfectly on a date as well, but I see this as like a little bit more serious, a little bit more corporate. It makes me feel really confident, this scent. But here's a very sexy vanilla, and this is Psychedelic Love from Initio. This has myrrh, so it's the sweet resinous scent. It's very captivating, enticing, and sexy. It has a dose of hedione. Hedione smells like jasmine, and it's used to be very seductive smelling. And it's supposed to trigger the pleasure receptors in your brain. That's the idea. This is vanillic. It's very smooth and velvety. And so addictive. This is the perfect, I think, man killer scent. If you want to like really impress a date, it smells sophisticated. It smells grown up and just irresistible. One of the best vanillas of life is Gleam Vanilla Crush. I just discovered this and it is perfect vanilla. It's fluffy, like super fluffy. It's like a vanilla cloud. It's a bit sugary. And this is such a nice vanilla. It's not like a vanilla extract. It's like a powdered vanilla smell. Very lovely, soft smelling. So yeah, Bianco Latte, everybody loves that one. Step aside, Bianco Latte. Vanilla Crush is taking your spot now. This is way better than Bianco Latte, which I sampled, and it's okay. But this is incredible. Similar type of vanilla, but out of this world. Angelique Noir from Guerlain. You need a piece in your luxury fragrance collection of the Guerlain L'Art et la Matière collection. That is their private collection. And I think Angelique Noir is just incredible. This has a bitterness of angelica flower balanced out with this velvety vanilla. So it has this kind of green, unique quality. It almost confuses you. You're like, is it supposed to smell like that? But then it blends so perfectly with that velvety quality. And this fragrance is an absolute masterpiece. So this would be another special occasion scent, definitely more for the cooler weather, fall or winter. I wouldn't wear this as a daily wear because I'm just not so bold and I just don't feel elegant on a daily basis. But if you're super elegant, I think you could wear this on a daily basis. I would save this for really special occasions like date nights. Okay, let's hop back to some freshies. Orman Jane Lavant. This bottle's empty. Orman Jane Lavant. Lavant is a citrus fragrance that has a kind of like a mossy touch and some peony. And it is just bright and delightful, and it is feminine, it is flirty, and I think this is the perfect daily wear. I think if you love Ex Nihilo's Fleur Narcotique, this is a much brighter and happier take on that sort of scent profile, and I think much more appropriate for every day. So I don't even have any interest in Fleur Narcotique anymore, even though it was my holy grail fragrance and I talked about it in this video. I completely jumped ship to Lavant, and I will never ever be without Lavant. It is just incredible. Now we need a leather fragrance, a little bit of a smooth leather touch, and I think White Suede from Tom Ford is one of the easiest, kind of like soapy, musky, very supple, smooth leather, almost buttery kind of leather. There's something about this scent that reminds me of Blondine from Versailles, but this one is almost a bit too gourmand and it has lilies, so it can be a bit too heady sometimes. This is very easy. It's almost like a Narciso vibe. It has a really nice soft leather, but just kind of fresh, airy, soapy, and buttery. And I am just obsessed. I don't know why I'm so late to the party on this. And then a tea scent. Well, we need a tea scent. This is actually on the more affordable side, and this is Matin, and it's Warny Warny. It is kind of a spicy tea scent. Also very fresh and zesty, but mysterious. It has cardamom, lots of spices, and a very nice deep kind of citrusy tea. So this would really make the perfect everyday casual scent. It would be great for the gym, it would be great for work. It's just an easy grab and go type of scent, but it's not boring at all. It has a lot of mystery and unique facets to it. And finally, what I feel is just the best gourmand ever. It is Jani. Jani from Sidora is just this caramelized, delicious apple crisp type of scent. It's appley, it's kind of toasty, a bit nutty. The only gourmand that I really love. I also really like their new one called Elop, but I'm gonna cover that in a different video. This is my favorite gourmand of all time. So with all the fragrances that we've covered, you would have a very well-rounded luxury fragrance collection, something for every day, something for very special occasions, different categories. These have got you covered. These are really some of the most incredible smelling fragrances that I have ever laid my nose on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.